Hi, I'm Lee. I identified as a trans man from 13 to 22, which is how old I am right now. And I'm gonna see what happens if I don't do that anymore. I guess the long and short of it is, I always knew I was gay, but in the sense of I am attracted to people who are the same as me. And so, of course, pre-T that meant girls, and so the first person I dated was a girl. And just because of her nature and our peers and all sorts of things, that year, 13 to 14, it was intensely traumatizing. And so, and what I've heard from other people who detransition is a lot of the times there is a connection there, and I think that's probably what it was for me. It was an awful relationship. I was powerless, and she was quite masculine in traditional ways. She could pick me up and she could hurt me, and she did. And I was so out of touch with myself and my world, and decided I wanted to be masculine to keep myself insulated from that, really. And of course, to go along with it, I am a naturally sort of more androgynous person. I do like the deeper voice and a bit of the face structure changes, things like that. But I think what really cemented it for me is I've been having a bit of doubt. I don't regret my time on T at all. It's been about almost 5 years. But I've never been, as much as I considered myself gay because, well, I like people who are like me, and if I'm a man, then that means other men. I've never actually dated a cis man, woman before I transitioned, and then exclusively trans men once I did transition, and have always been much more just drawn to butch women, seeing myself in them, crushing on them, of course, as like a little girl, but telling myself, it's different, like it's a friend crush, like I want to be like them, which, if you are born female and want to be like a butch woman, you might be a butch woman. Just an idea. Anyway, so what really, I think, made the light bulb go off for me is I was with a cis man for the first time just a little bit ago, not like today, but in the recent past, and he was very respectful. I wasn't attracted to him at all, but when we attempted intimacy, all I could think about was how I wished I was with a woman. I think I've never been upset with my biological sex. It's always been the secondary characteristics, and of course the way women are treated. It can be demeaning and horrible, and no cis woman enjoys that either. But when I was with an actual man, like a born man, with the bone structure and all the ensuing parts, I was so strangely happy to have my body, and so proud of, I guess, my femininity and my masculinity mixing into something completely unlike him and not inferior in any way, like I used to be afraid of. It was such a boring date. It was so goofy, and I really did spend the entire time like wishing I was learning how to eat a girl out instead. So I guess the long and short of it is, since billionaires are going to have destroyed the planet in 11 years, life is too short to not try to figure out exactly who you are and exactly what you want to be, what you want out of life, regardless of anything society might have taught you. Anyway, so there's really almost no research. What few anecdotes I can find of other women who've detransitioned are really similar stories, though, even down to the decade that they did the whole thing in. So I'll be going off cold turkey. It's going to suck, but I figured it'd be good to keep track of it, just in case anyone else is questioning like I am. And just to add one more resource to the pile, I'm in no way anti-trans. Trans people are most definitely real and out there and should be given the best medical care and the utmost respect. And I'll support them or you if you are trans fully. But if you are questioning, don't be afraid to reach out. I would love to hear from you if you have any advice at all. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I am looking forward to working through whatever phobia or insecurities I may have internalized from, such an early point in my teenage years. So yeah, this will be fun. I like experiments. This is Ganymede, by the way. He's my friend. He loves to cuddle. He'll be going through it with me, I guess. Yeah, I'll keep these short for now. Might update, I don't know, once a month or so. Might change my mind, decide I hate it, stay on testosterone until I die. Might end up okay with it as a gender non-conforming woman. I'll report back. Thanks for listening. See you next time.